so I'm gonna wait for Michelle before I start anything.
How much did you have to do after you finished then here?
Um,
The quest and whatnot.
Not too much. You just have to establish your covenant, and then they unlock them. Okay, Michelle, are you ready? I would like you to type in chat just one more time so I can confirm that you are indeed ready. Okay, so I'll give you a recap of the story so far as we go through the introductions. I'm not going to do any cutscenes. Hello, Zach.
I was trying to sneak
I'm
past
not
you
going to
before
do
I
any
closed
cutscenes
your camera. That's the one thing.
for you, just because I've seen them all, and it'll take up time, and you can always just look them up. Sorry, I'll just explain everything to you. So right now, the story is that Sylvanas was using the Horde. Um, she was using them to do her nefarious deeds because she wants power. Basically, she's scared of death, and she doesn't want to die. So she's trying to break the cycle of death because she doesn't want to face all of that jazz. Um, so she went to Ice Crown. There's a new Lich King named Bolvar Fordragon. And she took the Helm of Domination, which is part of the Jailer. You'll meet the Jailer later. I'll explain more of that. He's kind of important. He's very important. um, so she broke the helmet, which created this rift between Ice Crown, where the Lich King is, and the Shadowlands, which is on top of Ice Crown. So now there's this huge, like, brown hole in the sky of Ice Crown. And the Shadowlands is just death. That's what it is. So she went to the Shadowlands and she's teaming up with the Jailer to get all this power. She's super fucking strong right now, anyway. But she wants all this power because she's terrified of death. So she kidnapped a couple of the like leaders of the Horde and the Alliance. So she took Anduin, which is the king of Stormwind. She took Jaina Proudmoore, which is the Lord Admiral for Kultiris. Bane Bloodhoof, which is the chieftain of the Tauren, and Thrall, which is the old war chief of the Horde. But now he's just part of the council that rules the Horde. The Horde doesn't have a war chief anymore. It's just a council, a leader from each of the factions. So they've all been kidnapped and taken to the Maw. The Maw is this place where when you're dead, when you die, you go to the Shadowlands and you have to go before the Arbiter and they'll judge you and send you somewhere. The What? Yeah, the Maw is just hell. I could hear Zach yelling from the bathroom. The Maw is just hell. So, like, if you're absolutely terrible, there's no redeeming you, there's no place for you, then you go to the Maw and you just live out eternal suffering. They were taken into the Maw because that's what Sylvanas wanted. Basically, the cycle of death is broken. People are just getting funneled straight into the Maw, where the Jailer is. He rules the Maw. Instead of being judged by the Arbiter, everybody's just getting funneled into the Maw immediately. So basically, everybody's just going straight to hell. So the beginning of this is just, you know that they've been kidnapped, and now you're finally going to act on that. So this is a lot of, like, Death Knights, because the Death Knights were under the rule of the Lich King, and the Lich King was like, oh, we've got a problem. So we'll skip what she says is happening, just because, well, I'll let you watch this one, because it does a better explanation of what happened. So I'll be quiet. Okay, so that's your like catch up cutscene. The guy who's on like fire is Bolvar. He's the he's yeah, he's the Lich King. Hold on. I'm gonna turn down my settings a little bit. Because they're running just fine for me, but they looked a little janky for you. Looks better. Okay, so we're going to the Death Knight Stronghold. Because we gotta go help with Death. I'm gonna kinda not take my time with this because I also need this character to be level 60 to be ready for raiding. And I need to gear her up. I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna do a shorter playthrough on my hunter where I take my time. Yeah, basically we're helping fix death so that people can die better instead of just getting sent straight to the maw where they'll just be sent to hell. That's the Shadowlands. All the way up there. That's where we're going. The Shadowlands isn't just for people on Azeroth, though. It's for, like, every planet. There's also more places of death other than the four, I guess, five that we see. Um, it's just we're only interacting with just four of them. And they all have a purpose in, like, what they do in death. I wish I could make this go faster, but I can't. It's just very slow. Also, another thing, when you go into the maw is supposed to be that you can't escape it. But for some reason, your character can. But the thing about the maw is, like, if you go there, you're stuck there, which is why it's so crazy that everybody's getting funneled directly into the maw rather than going where they're supposed to, because now you can't get them out. But what's nice is we get to see people who were alive at one point. We get to see where they are in the Shadowlands. We're gonna see a lot of people that you don't know. Uh, he's not dead. He's alive in the dead realm. Just as you're not dead, you're still alive in the dead realm. So now we're in the maw, where we're not supposed to be. I'm gonna redo these. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit faster. So we got in, and now we're gonna start looking for people. Oh, I'm supposed to rally these Death Knights, but they're kind of just running away from me. That's okay. The Death Knights are all dead. Um, the Death Knights are characters who were once alive. The Lich King brought them back. And then turns out Lich King's evil, so now they're not evil anymore. And one of the Lich King's guys, Darian Mogreen,
Ugh.
was like, "You're betraying us, how could you?" And so he gets all of the Death Knights to follow him instead. I mean, not all of them follow him, but a lot of them were like, "You're using me and you don't give a shit." Alright. This area is okay. Like, the beginning's okay, but I like getting into the zones more instead of just running around this area that you come here a lot. Right now I'm killing stuff pretty easily, but later on it's gonna get considerably harder. Oh no. Yeah, maybe she's got allergies, but it could also be litter. I stopped using dust litter because I felt bad. And Orion tracks it everywhere. And it's just a lot messier. Okay, I'm getting a little bit hurt. Well, I mean, if it's allergies, you just gotta figure out what she's allergic to. If it's litter, then just change the litter. I mean, the one I use is like paper pellets, so that can't really get in their eye and mess with them. It's not dusty either. Yeah, maybe just get them a different litter. Because maybe she's getting it in her eye and. Yeah, you could do grass.
That's kind of neat, no?
What?
This, if I go nectarwars, I'm not going to go nectarwars with this, covenant ability,
Mm hmm.
what the soul binds.
Mm hmm.
Your agility and armor increase by 1% for each enchantment on your armor increase by 1%. So if you just have enchants, you get positive 2% bonus stuff.
Mm hmm.
And then upon death, your armor anchors your soul to this world, allowing you to fight for an additional 10 seconds.
Ooh, interesting. So, we're looking for clues, and we're finding mage clues, which means that we're gonna find Jaina.
The vampires are definitely.
I don't know why I'm walking like that. She's like a lot older than him, so. Jaina originally was supposed to be not like actually, but kind of supposed to be Arthas's girlfriend, but then he did bad stuff. And she was like, "I can't watch you do this." And then later he became the Lich King, and now he's dead. So she can't be his girlfriend now, but they kind of had a thing. I don't know if she sees them, but we do know where he is because of one of the cinematics that they released. So, when they were hyping up for Shadowlands, they released some shorts that had certain, like, it's one for each area. So, one for each of the four areas. And they show you, like, some of the characters that you're familiar with from the game and, like, what they're doing there. So, we do actually see him. So, in the one for Bastion, when when we kill the Lich King, so when he dies, we see Uther, who is a paladin who died a while ago. He was the one who, like, I think he created the Order of the Silver Hand, which is just a bunch of paladins. Um, he goes to Bastion. Bastion is for people who are gonna help. I don't want to say help the Arbiter. Um, trying to think of what to call them. They're more like orderly. It's a lot of,
Bastion is about forgetting and moving on.
yeah, it's like forgetting and moving on so that you can do your duty. But what is their duty exactly?
Protect Shadowlands. Shadowlands is just about getting things.
Yeah, but like what do they do exactly? You know, like Revendreth harvests Sanima. You know, are they just like,
The one with the characters following all the NPCs.
I don't know. I thought they were just to help like the Arbiter.
Yeah, I thought their purpose was to find Maldraxxus in the depths of the Shadowlands.
Maybe.
Is what I understood.
Well, we'll go with what Zach says. Zach says that they're just charged with helping to protect the Shadowlands. They're very like justicey. Only like good people can be part of them. They work. They do work for the Arbiter. Um, like more closely with the Arbiter. So Uther is in Bastion with them. And when the Lich King died, Uther was real pissed. So he goes down there and takes his soul. And Uther refused to give up his memories. And the girl who was helping him and trying to get him to forget was like, oh, you know, it's kind of fucked up what we're doing. So we are gonna do whatever the fuck we want. So her and Uther go down and grab the Lich King because she saw what the Lich King had done. And she was like, that's fucked up. So they go down and they take his soul as he's dying. And instead of being properly judged, Uther just throws him straight down into the maw because he's mad at him. So you do, the Lich King is in the maw. I don't know if we'll ever get to see him. However, just based on that short, we know he's there. And we know Uther's in Bastion. And then there's another short for Maldraxxus. Maldraxxus is... She might. We don't know. They might not see each other at all. But I doubt she wants to see him, because she's also really mad at him. Because he... The reason she said, I can't watch you do this, is because one of the cities of humans was being plagued by the zombies. And he went in and purged the entire city. He was like, it's too late, we can't save them. So there's actually a dungeon that you can do where you go with him and help him purge the city. And so Uther and Jaina are like, oh, he's bad. He can't do that. But I don't think either of them want to see him. And then he did kill Uther. And then there's Maldraxxus, and Maldraxxus is just like a fighting force to protect the Shadowlands. It's kind of like the Shadowlands army unit. They're all like gross undead boys, and they're made up of houses, and we will go there. But Thrall's mom, Draka, is there, and we'll see her. And then, what are the other ones? Ardenweald is like a big forest, and what they do is they take souls that are like great in some way, and they nurture them until they come back. So, forest spirits. The example they give is Ursoc, which is a demigod of a big bear, and he dies a couple times and he comes back. And in Legion, you fight him as a boss in a raid. He gets corrupted by the nightmare, and you fight him. And in the short, you see him. He's in one of the groves. The groves tend to these seeds that have the souls in them, and they use this resource called anima. Everybody uses it to nurture them and bring them back so that they can be reborn and do what they're supposed to do again. However, you see that in Ardenweald, because there's a shortage on anima, they have to basically kill some of the groves. And you watch them actually like make the tough decision to kill, like for good kill Ursoc because they don't have the anima. It's real sad. And then there is Revendreth, and in Revendreth, it's vampires. And their whole deal is they harvest anima from people who are bad, but not like people who are bad but will like serve a purpose of being drained for their anima. So the example that you see there is Garrosh, where he got corrupted, he kind of went crazy, and he took over Orgrimmar, and then there was a whole raid about the siege of Orgrimmar because he became war chief. He went crazy. He started killing people. He said orcs were like the master race. He's being like forever harvested for anima, and that's what the vampires do. They take people like that and they just endlessly harvest them. And what they do is they supply everybody else with anima. Yeah, they suck. That's why they're vampires. Stop targeting him. Yeah, kinda. Like they kind of torture them for like eternity and use them so that they can get anima for like all the other areas of the Shadowlands. Because everybody needs anima to run. It's like a life force. So the reason that there's a shortage in like Ardenweald with the forest is because they're not getting enough anima to be able to keep all of those groves alive. So the groves are dying. What I'm doing right now is I'm using the helmet to get information out of these spirits that are stuck here. Because we need to know where we're going, we need to know how to find people. And the jailer is aware that we're here and he's watching us. And he doesn't want us to do this, obviously. Yeah. That's pretty close. On my druid, I picked Ardenweald.
Scared that might be a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a lot of people don't like Ardenweald because it's like, oh, you're a furry, and oh, it's just a bunch of
No, they made it
fairies.
a lot nicer than that. I don't like the fairies.
A lot of people don't like it because of the fairies.
The fairies is the only gripe I have with it right now because they made the fairies way too strong. It kind of ruins my fantasy a bit.
Oh, I don't want to walk into this guy. Oops. Um, what do you mean? What are the other three?
You got vampires, you got creepy undeads, you got furries and fairies, the cool kinds, and blue people.
Basically, there's 4 zones, and then the Maw. The Maw is where we are right now. The Maw is hell. The Maw is like actual hell where you can't escape it, and that's where the worst of the worst go to just exist and be tortured forever. I know, Revendreth is not hell, technically. Yeah, they kind of just live here in torment. Like, we are currently in the Maw. There's all these guys here who, like, torture people.
Revenant is where people who did really bad things go to atone for their sins.
Yeah, like in Revendreth, you go there and you get sucked, but you atone for your sins. So depending on how bad you did, it'll be more torture. But you don't have to stay there forever as long as you can atone for your sins.
So
If you
you get the opportunity for torture if you want to.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just like if you're really bad, you just go straight to the Maw.
Or if any of those places they deem you unworthy, you go to the law.
Yeah, if you're not really working out, like if you go to one of those places and it's not working out for you, they'll send you to the Maw. They'll be like, "Well, we couldn't help you, so you're going to hell." That's just Sylvanas telling Anduin that she's disappointed. That's basically the whole cutscene. She's just like, "I'm disappointed in you."
I thought you were doing so much more.
Yeah, you sound like Severus Snape from Potter Puppet Pals. That's what that voice like. It does also sound Sylvanas-y.
I've never heard that before.
Like
What is that?
it sounds Sylvanas-y, but that's what you sound like. That's what it reminded me of more. I'm not really into this whole opening stuff. The leveling is a little bit broken. Um, each zone has a like number range that you're supposed to be when you're leveling there. And through like a little bit into the second zone, I stopped doing side quests. Um, the fairies and the furries are in the same place. Fairies and furries are together in Ardenweald. The vampires are in Revendreth, sucking your soul. And then there's angels, is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Angels are in Bastion, and those are the ones that help the Arbiter to judge people, and they erase your memories. And then there's Meldraxus, which is the army. And the army is just like a bunch of old undead people who are goopy and gross. It's like the Scourge again.
Not all of them are.
No, but a lot of them are. Like one of the houses is like constructs, so it's all like those gross like I put this abomination together out of random body parts. I think it's made up of 5 houses.
Yes.
I don't know all of the names. I know there's like the House of Eyes, which is spies.
Eyes,
Yeah, I was thinking plague might be one.
I don't remember what the last one was.
Yeah, you don't get to see all of them, so it gets kind of hard to remember them all.
No, I get to watch that play.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, did you pick them?
Yeah, they're the best one for roll, like by far. Um, Especially early on.
Yeah.
Some of the covenant abilities are kind of strong early on, and then they leave off as you get stronger.
Mhm.
But the next big one just kind of like stays like good the entire time.
Yeah.
And theirs also does the most damage to target sensitive.
So, in the gross place, the the girl that you meet immediately that you know, I'm not gonna spoil anybody else, even though it's not gonna be a spoiler for you because you don't know them. But it's Thrall's mom.
You already mentioned that.
Yeah, she has a concussion. Okay. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna hang out with Thrall's mom, cause that's where she ended up going because
I wanna be with Thrall's mom.
she's she was like a very fierce warrior in life. So they were like, "Oh, yo, we want that lady." Ah, that was fast. Boy, maybe I should actually use all of my cooldowns that I'm supposed to use in a rotation instead of just only hitting.
Yes, Sarah.
Zach's out here spoiling stuff behind me, but that's okay. I don't even think you know who that is.
I don't think it picks up on your mic most of the time.
That's good, but and Michelle's not gonna really know who that is, so that's okay.
Also, like, I didn't really spoil anything.
Yeah,
You're spoiling
I'm
some
gonna
major spoilers.
I'm gonna tell you about who we see and if they're memorable in some way. No, he's not. She asked if you were singing Stacy's mom, but it was Thrall's mom. Ooh, I want these. Okay. Alright, now we gotta go all the way back to let Anduin out. Oh, yeah, he's been at like singing words a lot recently. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
She heard you singing.
When? When did I sing to her?
You were like doing a sing song voice when you were talking. But she couldn't hear what you were talking about. Alright, let's break this boy out of here. You know who would have been cool to see? Varian. Unless he's around here somewhere and we haven't seen him yet. Your quiet makes me think that that's a possibility. Varian is Anduin's dad. He's the old king of Stormwind. He died in the Legion invasion. He kind of sacrificed himself so that his whole army could get away. I'm just gonna straight run back. Well, I mean, it would make sense if he went somewhere, but so far I haven't seen him anywhere, so I don't know if they're actually gonna make an appearance with him. They've made appearances with people who are a bit like lesser known, or like not. I don't want to say not as important, but I'm gonna say not as important because he's a pretty important character. They've added in like smaller characters around. But if we see them, I will point them out to you.
How about you are not ready?
Yeah. I love the play, it's cute. When you join the furries, in Ardenweald as your covenant, because you get to pick one of the four when you hit 60. Uh, your introduction quest to them is you do a play of like the events of big boss events through history for like the queen. It's really cute. This boy's taking a long time to talk.
I'm gonna heat up the pasta now that's behind it.
Huh?
It's almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna heat up the pasta.
Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, so like we know for sure that the people who died in the burning of Teldrassil went straight to the maw. They weren't judged. Um, when do you think the jailers started teaming up with Sylvanas? Zach?
They identified it. I can't remember when it was, but they actually have like proof of it.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't really think of when it is. There is a specific point in time.
I can look it up in a second.
Zach's gonna find out. Um, I think it was fairly recently, though.
I think it was like in a previous expansion,
Yeah, for sure.
like a little bit ago when they first kind of
Yeah.
brought him to a grave, but she didn't. She started off with him, but like yeah,
hmm
it was kind of hidden.
So this girl, we do know, she is. She's from Legion. She was one of the bosses. She basically ruled the souls in Valhalla area, but she hated doing it. And then we killed her when she defied Odin. And now she's down here in the maw because she's grumpy. We found Bane. Basically, all that happens there is the jailer just fucking drops Bane off a cliff. But he's not dead. Anduin's gonna help him. But yeah, he's like, you suck. Bane, you're kind of worthless. I'm gonna drop you off the cliff. I have no use for you. For a fucking shaman, he's really not using any shamany stuff. Thrall's a shaman, and all he's doing is hitting people with a. He's actually just whacking them with a crossbow right now. This quest is just him being picky about which weapon he wants, while we try to find the the dagger that was used on Bane so that we can fix him. Oh, Vol'jin died.
Okay, so running theory is all the way back in ICC is her first match with the jailer.
That makes sense, but I don't think it's been
That's not what
going
they
on.
actually
Yeah,
said, but that's just when
yeah,
the supposed plot of them like started
yeah.
working together was of him starting
Okay. Vol'jin, we don't know where his soul went. There's a lot of theories that he became a Loa, which is like a troll god. There's theories that that's what happened to him. Um, but we don't actually know anything about him. like where he went. So Zach says that the theory the theory is that Sylvanas started working with the jailer in Ice Crown, so in
Not
Wrath of
not
the Lich
working
King.
with him, but he
Like
started
encountered him.
manipulating her.
Yeah, he started like whispering in her ear. Um in Ice Crown because she dies and that's when she gets a glimpse of death and she's like, I don't want this. I can't handle this. I'm scared to die. So at that point, that's when she becomes scared of death. So people are speculating that that's when he first like starts talking to her a little bit, but she's not like evil or anything.
He uses the Valkyr to start manipulating her.
Yeah,
Is what it says.
yeah. But she's had Valkyr for a long time.
Yeah, but that's how he started manipulating her.
Yeah. So about the same time. Well, Zachary, I'm trying to think of when she like started doing like inherently evil shit. Cause in Cataclysm she was kind of shitty.
She's been kind of shitty for the whole time.
Yeah. Cause
And then she gets bigger.
in Cataclysm she like she was
Cataclysm, she
perfecting
uses
the
all of God's
plague.
wrath.
Yeah. Well, in Cataclysm she was perfecting the plague and using it on people. But I mean, she kind of did that in Ice, like in Wrath of the Lich King too.
No,
But
that wasn't her. That was
yeah,
the Master
yeah,
Vincent.
that's true. In Cataclysm, she started using the plague. That's why the whole Worgen thing, where Gen really hates her because it's her fault that Gilneas got bombed and a lot of his people died. Um, that's why they hate each other so much. So she was like perfecting the plague, and she was kind of hiding it. At that point, Garrosh was. Hold on, I want to see what they're doing because I think we have to stealth up here. Um, so she was perfecting the plague and using it on people to goop them. And she was kind of growing her army because she wanted to have like a lot of undead. So at that point, she was being a little bit suspicious because she was still just trying to kill a bunch of people and preserve like her people. So it sounded like she still cared about her people, but there is a point where she stops caring. I'm just trying to think through like all of the expansions. I think in Legion she was still technically good because she was willing to work with the Alliance, but then she thought that they thought that she betrayed them. So in Legion, during the fight where Varian dies, she has to withdraw her forces because they're about to be, yeah, like they're about to kill her and her like and the horde basically. So she has to withdraw and then Varian dies. So the Alliance blame her for it. And like she was genuinely like trying to help them and she was trying to like work it out with them and not be so grumpy and hateful. But because they thought that she betrayed them, they hate her. So that kind of created the divide between the Alliance and the Horde.
The issue with that though too is that we don't know if there was like a bit of like above level scheming because they tried to make
Yeah,
her appear way smarter than she actually is in the last bits of VFA.
yeah. Well, I think in that part of Legion though, I think she genuinely like was trying to help and be good. And then I think more towards maybe the end of Legion. What's she doing at the end of Legion? Just still being war chief. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I remember what she was doing in Legion. Um, She, yeah, so in Legion, she was trying to, like, do a bunch of kind of shady shit with, Odin's angel people.
Oh,
Yeah. Um, he had a bunch of Valkyr, and she was doing a bunch of shady shit with them. She was trying to, like, steal their power. Um, and I guess that's kind of where maybe there was becoming a problem because she wanted all this power. And so the Valkyr fucking hated her. And Greymane messes it up because he doesn't want her to do that because it's bad. Because it was like one of the really like high ranking Valkyr for Odin. She was trying to like steal its power. And then Greymane messed it up because Greymane's still a good boy. Yeah, he's grumpy old man.
he didn't do it to be a good guy. He did it because he hates Sylvanas.
She's so she has Valkyr herself. That's what the Lich King used to raise undead other than himself. He had Valkyr that he used, and that's how she's been raising undead because she technically didn't really have a way to do it. Um, Initially, she didn't really have the ability to do it until she got her own Valkyr. So I'm not sure, like, who the leader of the Valkyr is that you would mean because there's a lot of them. Yeah, Jailer's technically the leader of the Valkyr, but there's a lot of different ones. There's like Odin's Valkyr, because it's just a general term for like angels that raise dead people. But I'd say maybe. Where was she in Warlords?
Not really present.
Yeah, she wasn't really around in Warlords of Draenor. So
A
I'd
lot
say.
of characters weren't really present.
Yeah, I'd say maybe in Legion is probably when she started on her own accord. And not like. Not from like being indirectly manipulated. I think is when she kind of started doing it. Um, so we're out of the maw. Basically, what happened is there's a waste stone that we used to leave the maw, and only we could activate it. There's something about us that made it active. We powered it up and we left, and everybody else stayed there. Everybody else didn't get away. Um. Oh, because I have a level 60, I get a choice between leveling up doing world quests, side quests, and bonus objectives and dungeons.
Interesting.
Main storyline quests will be skipped, and you will choose your covenant immediately. You'll have access to all Shadowland zones except the Maw. This choice is final and cannot be undone.
I kind of wish I didn't start my mage now.
Leveling up by playing through the main Shadowlands storyline just as you did on your first character, you will move zone by zone through the narrative arc before reaching 60 and selecting a covenant. If you change your mind, you can return to the Fate Scribe at any time to choose to follow the threads of fate. So,
Sounds
I'm
like
gonna
you're
do
already better. Oh my god.
I'm gonna do the storyline for you so that we go to all the different zones. And then I think later on my hunter I'll do the Threads of Fate story. Just give me 1 second. I actually want to go read this out to like Tex
That's
and be
really,
like,
that's
yo,
really strong 'cause you
yeah,
gained, like the reputation instantly with your
yeah. So I do remember them talking about this, where you get the choice to pick your covenant immediately on your alts. Basically, you don't get to pick your covenant until you're finished the storyline, like the main story for all the areas. And you get like perks for them. You start gaining reputation for them. Overall, right now the best course of action for me to do would be to do the Threads of Fate, because it gets me all of the things from from the end of leveling, but faster. I get them now. However, because we're doing this so that you can kind of get a feel for the story, we're gonna go with the storyline, I think. Unless you want to do the Threads of Fate and I can explain the story to you as we go. Because I'm still very fresh on what happened in each zone. So I guess it's up to you which one you want to do. If you want to do Threads of Fate or if you want to do the storyline. It's up to you. Threads of Fate overall is the best choice for me to do, just because I'd start on Covenant stuff now, so that it would be a lot more progressed, and then I can explain everything to you, or we could just go through it, and I can just deal with all of that later because I have the time. Which one? I'm gonna go read this out to text real quick.
If you
Hi.
try to go up without getting it, did you say yes?
Hi.
I didn't get it.
So I
I
came
wanna
in here
use
to
this
tell
to
you
break the level.
something. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, I'm only here to tell you something real quick because I'm streaming for my sister. She wanted to
Okay.
see like the leveling experience. So I'm in Oribos right now, and I get to pick whether I want to play through the whole storyline again, zone by zone, or if I want to level up doing world quests, side quests, bonus objectives, and dungeons, and then the main storyline is just
Yep.
completely skipped. Isn't that wild?
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
So I'm gonna do that,
Awesome.
I guess. It
So I
sounds
just
like.
tried out the Unbreakable Nova. It's just as
Okay, so we're doing Threads of Fate then. What do you mean? What?
That's fine.
What?
That's fine.
What does that mean?
I'm stuck with my stupid mage in the fucking storyline.
I don't. You can switch it.
Can you?
It says if you change your mind, you can return to the Fate Scribe at any time to choose the Threads of Fate.
Let's see about that.
So if I were you,
What's up here?
yeah, if I were you, I don't know what point this becomes available. Yeah. So what you should do is just go on your mage and see.
Well, I haven't unlocked the full chapter yet.
Yeah, go on your mage and see, like, talk to the Fate Scribe to pick.
I'm gonna finish this
Okay.
first, though.
So we'll do the type of fate into the field to continue, because it can't be undone. Okay. So now we're skipping all of the stuff. We're gonna hop right into it. I don't. Oh, I don't know where the Fate Scribe hangs out later for you to be able to change it, but
I can look it up.
yeah. So this is Oribos. It's like the main city hub for this area, and it sits in the middle of all of the places. So we would have went to Bastion, Maldraxxus, Ardenweald, and then Revendreth, and then we would have went to the Maw a little bit in between. But now we don't do that. Everything is also now 50 to 60 instead of like, I think this one was 50 to 53, and I left it at like 54, almost 55. And that was doing some side quests and all main quests. And then Maldraxxus was 53 to 56, I think. And I stopped doing side quests there because it was getting a little bit ridiculous on the leveling. I think I left Maldraxxus at like 58.
Maldraxxus?
Or no, 57.
Yeah, it would have been 57 because I did
57.
everything in Bastion and Maldraxxus.
Yeah. So 57 I would have left Maldraxxus. Ardenweald would have been like, what, like 56 to like 58?
Normally, probably.
Yeah. Ardenweald, I was like level 50, like almost 59, I think.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And then in Revendreth, where it's supposed to be like 58 to 60, I was 4 out of 7 on the chapters to get through the main story, and I was level 60. I hit level 60 super fast. Some of the chapters are very slow at the beginning, and then you like whiz through them afterwards, like closer to the end. And I think that's kind of how they were dealing with it for the massive. I have hands on my boobs.
I don't know if it was just through it. I think it's just that the chapters actually get interesting later on.
No, they just go a lot faster. I found. Like, you do end up starting very slowly at the beginnings of each zone. And then as you go through it, the chapters start getting filled faster and faster. So, I guess what we're gonna have to do is just grab every quest I can find, because that's how we're doing this. I'm a dinosaur. I'm a T-Rex. And Zach is dressed as a dragon. So, I guess because this is what we're doing, I'm going to pick one. Great question on who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna look up. I'm supposed to be playing Enhanced Shaman for raiding, so I'm gonna look up and see what covenant is the best. I was supposed to pick one that was like really good for me for my druid, and what I really ended up doing was picking the one I liked more. I'm going to for sure pick Necrolord for my hunter, because I love it there. Maldraxxus is a whole mood of goopy boys that I sincerely love. So, I'm picking them. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Buying a 2024 Edge, that's what I'm doing. So, I'm just kind of taking this little cheat guide. Technically, Ardenweald wasn't the best choice for Feral Druid. In rating, they were all good, but for Mythic Plus, it was only labeled as mediocre. It wasn't the best one, but Ardenweald has a lot of big druid energy, so that's why I picked it. So let's see. For Enhanced Shaman, they're saying Venthyr is the best overall for both. Yeah, so they're giving me 2 columns here. This is a different chart than what I was looking at before, but they're giving me a big chart of like which one to pick. This one's raids. This one's God. Night Fae's good for so many people.
The rogue one is only night.
Yeah. Zach didn't want to do Night Fae, and Rogue is just Night Fae. Night Fae's also for Mage the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was hoping that my mage wouldn't be for all of them.
Venthyr's only good for Frost Mage rating.
Why are both of my characters?
What is Hunters? Hunters is Kyrian and Night Fae, but only if you're marksman do you get the choice. However,
But that's gonna change once like gear and stuff comes out.
Retribution Paladin is Venthyr for rating, Kyrian and Night Fae for Mythic Plus.
My mage can do the Threads of Time.
Oh, nice. That's good. So Zach's also gonna do the Threads of Time. He was thinking about leveling with us. I'm just like really into this whole chart right now. Shadow Priest for Mythic Plus, you can pick whatever. There's all of them are good. For Holy Paladin, it's Kyrian. Necrolord's actually pretty. Necrolord and Kyrian are pretty good for healers.
Or which class?
Just overall. Yeah. And then for Protection Paladin, it's Venthyr and Kyrian.
Makes sense because the bubble from
It just looks like Night Fae's generally like a good choice for most
from what I've
DPS.
with Rogue, it's that they're the most neutral, so they don't lose a lot of their power.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones like very, very much so based on your renown.
I can appreciate that Unholy Death Knight for best raid and best Mythic Plus is Necrolord. That's very fitting. I like that. I'm I'm still gonna pick Maldraxxus for. So I'm picking Necrolord for my hunter for sure. Because that's what I want to do. I want to do somebody in all of the covenants for sure because they all get their own mounts, they all get their own everything, like their own sets. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna get real into this, I'm sure. So enhanced shaman, I'm gonna be picking Venthyr, which is the vampire.
The vampire stuff, I think looks the best on most. Like their armor overall looks the best on all boards.
You get to like take a look. So this is what the Venthyr male armor looks like when you get it all unlocked. I've got candles. I'm a bat. I love it. It's really nice.
I think the male is the for the I've seen.
It looks so good.
I think that for the male armor sets though, the Venthyr is the only one that's not like absolutely amazing.
We're gonna take a look at all of them, but I really like this one. And then they show you what like your mount is that you get when you start. So they've got like these weird looking like bulky gargoyle bears, which I like. I'm into. They show you other things. Who gives a shit about everybody else?
Whoa. That's true. What's your ability?
Chain harvest. Send a wave of anima at the target, which then jumps to. It's like a chain lightning.
Chain lightning.
And then
I know that
the door of shadows, which is like a little teleport, which Tex is super into right now. Yeah, we're gonna look at them all. You can change your covenant later. You're not stuck with just one. You can change it. Yeah, there's penalties to doing it. So, this is what the Kyrian set would look like for male wearers. They're very Blue Angel people. I don't really like Pelagos. He's kind of lame. It looks like Clea does ascend at some point because she gets wings. You got Mechanicos, which I love. I love Mechanicos.
Mechanicos is pretty sweet.
The Kyrians have these little owls that are servants. And they're adorable. Zach hates their voices.
They just don't fit.
He hates their
They
voices.
just don't fit in on
But
here.
they're like dumb little owl servants, and they're so cute.
So it's an AoE.
Yeah.
Heal or damage.
And then you get a summon steward. And this is their
Lame mount.
mount. They get like these lions with wings. But a lot of them make like their own mechanical versions. So that's what you get, which is kind of lame. Necrolords. So the leather set for Necrolords is like a Scourge Abomination where it's just a bunch of pieces like stitched together, and I really liked it. But this is what they look like for male, which kinda sucks. I kinda don't like it.
The shoulders are good at least.
But you get a big ol' cool skeletal ram as your mount, which is neat. It's just a wave that applies flame shock and or heals. And then fleshcraft, which is
It's
your
kinda
shield.
boring.
Yeah. And then there's Night Fae. This is that
That's
actually
really
looks
nice.
really
That's
nice.
so nice.
This is the Arden Wield one, which is what we're not picking.
I wish I got that on my robe.
But
That looks so
it looks
good.
really cool. And then this is the mount that you get
That
later.
looks cool. I like that.
Yeah. You get a different mount initially. Like that's not the one I got. I got
Like a horse thing.
I got like a little bit of a baby or deer. It wasn't as grand as all that, but you get like a stag. Zach's reading. He wants to read the Fey Infusion.
Ooh, 'cause I'm gonna do my shaman eventually as well.
So we're picking Venthyr. We're gonna be vampires. Even though the Night Fae is real. Why is the Night Fae just so good and nobody likes them? A Murloc costume? That's so cute.
Yeah, that's the issue is that the other one's abilities get really strong the higher your renown is, where the night thing
Yeah.
stays the same.
Okay, so I've got my Door of Shadows, which is like a teleport around. And then I've got my next one. Yeah. So Door of Shadows is like I get to teleport somewhere. So we'll test it now. Kind of like Vladimir from League of Legends a little bit. That's the vibes I'm getting because he turns into like a gross puddle of blood when he moves quickly. All right, so let's pick where we want to go. Do we want to start with Revendreth because we picked Venthyr? Thank you. Or where do you want to go, Michelle? Where do you want to be right now for leveling? We're gonna have to do all the zones. Even though each one is 50 to 60, I'm sure we'll get through like 3 of them maybe. We'll see. But you want to do vampires. Okay. So we'll go to vampires. So I'm gonna explain the whole vampire stuff to you too. So vampires are tricky. So there's a guy named Sire. Oh fuck, what's his name? I'm gonna have to look him up. Hold on.
Oh my god, I already forgot too.
It's Dena something. It's a weird
Dareth-
name.
Denethon? Dareth?
Is he like a boss? Denathrius. Sire Denathrius is this big boy. And he is the guy who runs Revendreth. However, what his deal was instead of giving anima to all the other areas, he was just hoarding it. And he made all his people believe that there was an anima shortage, but there wasn't.
There is.
Well, yes, there is, but he's, instead of still giving anima to all the other places so that they can run, so like Ursoc didn't have to die, instead he just hoarded it all for the jailer, and he's giving it to the jailer to give him more power. So we have a different leader. He still has some guys who were like loyal to him and knew what he was doing, but we have a different guy now. His name's Prince Renethal. He's the guy that that was like, he's being bad, and he led a rebellion against Denathrius. And Denathrius was like, haha, you found me out, you fickle bitch. So now we're gonna go down. This place is confusing at first, but you kind of get it over time, how it works. He looks like Kelthos to you? Okay, let's go. Do we get the mount immediately?
No, you have to do the quest.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna check. It will be all the way down at the bottom for me because it's not favorited. No. My frost boar is here though. He was down there. I did a lot of mount farming before Shadowlands came out because I need to get my achievements going. I need to get my 400 mounts.
Well, the Nightmare Cloth armor is actually pretty good.
Is it? Oh, that's pretty. It's kind of hard to be able to show them.
You can just send her snaps.
True. I mean, you could take a picture and send it to our messenger.
I don't have her on Messenger.
Oh.
Who the fuck is Michelle?
She added you.
Who's Michelle?
Alright, we're going to Revendreth. So we're gonna go. You ride out on these little worms, which I actually have a mount of. If you bought the most expensive version of Shadowlands, you got it. I'm also gonna eat some pasta that Zach made for me. He was nice enough to make me pasta.
Why are the Nightmare abilities so good?
I know, right?
There's a 1 minute cooldown.
Damn.
It's a huge AoE and it reduces the cooldowns of all your stuff.
So there's this place on the map, that big like gap area. That's the in-between that we fly through. My map looks busy. That's because I have a rare tracking add-on.
Oh my god, maybe fucking Nightmare on my move as well.
Yeah. Dang, dude.
Yeah.
I should shovel less pasta into my mouth. on stream.
I'm gonna log out for now. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna enjoy my pass. I watch something.
Okay.
And I'll go back on and pick match. But
Zach is very nice.
I try to be. Kind of a dick sometimes though. I don't know if she can hear me talking. Probably not.
So my pasta is tortellinis with a sauce, a tomato sauce with vegetables in it. So there's like celery and mushrooms
And carrot
and carrots.
and meat. But yeah, I am pretty nice, but I can be quite a dick sometimes. I don't know if you heard me saying that over her shoulder before. That's why I got close to the mic.
So the vampire buddies have gargoyles. They have little gargoyles that they infuse with anima to do stuff. There's tiny gargoyles, there's big gargoyles, gargoyles of every size. But right now we gotta go turn in our stuff. So we gotta go all the way up. So the story here is that you show up and you don't think there's anything wrong with Denathrius. I'm still trying to remember his name. You don't think there's anything wrong with him. Nobody suspects him of doing anything bad. And then you start meeting people from the rebellion who are like, don't trust him. He's bad. And then over time, you learn about it, and he's like, that person bad. I'm gonna mount up. That mortal person is bad. And he knows. So we have to kill him. We gotta go down. Down. Down's over this way. We gotta go down there. I didn't spend a whole lot of time in this area. They only showed it briefly, so we use these mirrors to go places. So we're going down here, and so Denathrius, nobody suspects he was bad. We find out he's bad. We join the rebellion people. And then we kind of confront him, and then he fucks up with the maw and gives all of his anima to the maw. And we go back and tell everybody, and they're like, oh no, we never thought he was bad. And that's where it ends. He's gonna be a raid boss later. That's why I had to open the adventurer's guide, because the first raid is Castle Nathria, which is his castle. What is this? Sanctum upgrades. So that's over here. I just need to figure out where everything is. You get a Gargan at Renown 23. Renown is just like your level with your people. Alright, so we have to aid the Venthirs. So basically all we have to do is just do quests here until it's 100%. Pretty easy. If I jump through this, will I die? Where am I? Where did it take me? I don't know where I am. I think that just took me through the exact same mirror as before. I need to go upstairs. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to get through this place. You get like your Coven Hall, which is like a small hub. It's kind of like the class halls were in Legion. But God, this one's fucking confusing. I think I need to go back through it. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Is this exactly the same? No. So that was a different level entirely. Okay. We're going up. I'm gonna eat some pasta as we do and hope I don't fall. That's too much pasta. It's gonna hit my mic. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much the story for Revendreth. Like, there's not too much to it. You actually just do a lot of like weird shit in Revendreth. Like, there's a quest line with this guy called the Mad Duke, where you just follow him around in this place that Denathrius sends souls that are bad. He's like, you did bad stuff, I'm sending you into this place called, I think it's called the Ember Ward. And you just follow the Mad Duke around as he does like weird shit. Alright. Let's start on my quests. I'll do this one, it's really close. This fall better not hurt me too much. No. He ends up giving the anima to the jailer, and then you're like, oh no! And then you run away to tell everybody else about what happened. There is a quest here that I missed. It's back this way. Because I wonder... The Ember Ward is where I was.
Hello. Over here in the shadows. I could use your assist, please. Do hurry. I cannot enter the light without my cloak.
So these guys are vampires. They can't go in the light. You actually turn a mirror at one point and you just like burn a bunch of them into dust. I'm not gonna look for containers because they're pretty iffy on whether they're there or not. Sometimes they are and sometimes they're not, so I'm not really gonna try too much. I need my buffs back.
You've wandered into the wrong bit of shame.
Thing.
Oh my god, hold on! I'm getting wrecked over here. They're all together, that's the problem. Yeah. I'm a shaman. Yeah.
No,
What?
look at the thing.
I love him. That's very Necrolord. Oh, there it is. It's all the way up there. I don't know how to get up there.
Well,
It looks like a jump puzzle, and I don't want to do
you
that.
know what you have?
What?
An ability that skips jump puzzles.
You're right. Zach was showing me a guy from Warhammer. Oh, I hope this works. No path available! Oh, hold on. I'm in the cage with him. Alright. Yeah, what is it? Let's tell him let's ask if he needs help. Oh, that's nice. Theotar is the Mad Duke. So the Mad Duke comes by occasionally. I want your treasure. Bring me a book, get a treasure. Okay. Okay, so if fuck, I'm in the bars. There we go. If I find him a book, he'll let me open his treasure box. This is what they turn into. They turn into ash ghouls. So he wants me to check the other cages and stuff. But that could take forever. I think if we just find one while we're going, it could be anywhere. Like, he says check the other cages, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the ones near him. It could be cages anywhere.
Fancy a chink, Alec? Until next.
I have to follow Laurent. I have 2%. Zach is showing off his buffins.
Though it does have a
They're delicious
stench.
and nutritious.
Now, come along. I will show you how to locate real fragments. The only thing this wretched light is good for is making fragments easy to find. Ah, here it is.
I need to target something first.
To the untrained eye, all mirror shards look identical.
Oh,
You can tell where the
so the guy said that if I bring him books, because he's pretty content being up there in the cage. He's like, oh, nobody's gonna bug me. I can just catch up on reading. So he said, yo, if you bring me a book, you can have my treasure. He just wants to read.
I'm a coming now.
Yeah. Zach is on his way.
I don't have a target.
Oh, there's one on the ground. I didn't see it. That's a lot of pasta.
fragments should never be discarded. They can be used to repair nearly any broken mirror. You cannot always be certain where the mirror will take you, but anywhere is better than here.
So he's not gonna turn into a ghoul because the Mad Duke stops by every once in a while to check on him and make sure he's okay. And to like provide him shade and stuff, so he's fine. He said he'll be okay. He seems like a lovely guy. The Mad Duke is fun, but
Certainly have an eye for this.
his quests were pretty weird. And like there were definitely interesting things about it, but it was a little bit pointless.
I need to target something first.
Well, not really pointless. He shows us somebody. He shows us to the city. The chick following me is a guy. I'm just doing a quest for him. I found him out here. He wants some shards. They're trying to burn this lady.
Be seeing you then. Off you go.
You're pathetic, Master Laurent.
He's a boy. She's a girl.
It has been so long since I made
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm not gonna read the quests because that's a lot of junk. I'm gonna do all that. Like, I'm gonna do things slowly and actually pay attention to stuff later.
I require a target.
But right now, we gotta help all these boys so that they don't turn into ghouls.
Do you have all the little random quests as well?
What?
Like the normal like side quests?
Yeah, I'm doing side quests too. 'Cause, you have to like, still do,
I remember doing this quest last night.
you still have to, like, finish the, yeah, like, the story of the zone. It's just, like, you still have a bunch of stuff to do. There's still a meter to fill for requirements. I'm not good at speak.
We speak okay too.
I require a target.
I'm looking for books.
I forgot that I picked up oh yeah, can I have your clock?
Sure.
I'm out
Or
of
you want
range.
your that character's on this
Oh, no, it's not.
okay, thanks.
You can have it on my druid, though. I need to heal up.
And then if any of your characters need ore, you can pay this person
I don't think this character actually has a profession.
Brooke picked one up just because, like, at least they gathered one.
Oh no, she's got inscription and jewel crafting. No gathering, but
Interesting that they don't have the gathering.
yeah, I sure did do that, Michelle. Yeah, but I'm always like this. Unless I have a permanent forever concussion. Let's dip into this area because there's a world quest over here.
Oh, so that Blink's just the 4-second cooldown. That's pretty wild.
Alright.
I don't have a time then.
I should have waited for that other ghoul to be closer. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely see some people get concussions and be okay.
If he's had, like, fucking 3 this year,
Yeah.
alright.
Some people get through it. Some people don't. Like Mandy. So I'm supposed to find glass shards. Are they on the ground? Yeah, well, the light is just torture because they're vampires, so they can't be in the light. That's all it is.
I must get
It's not anything like
too far away.
too fancy. It's just a torture machine because they did something to make Sire Denathrius mad. So he sends them here where there's a lot of light. It's called the Ember Ward. It's just got a lot of light, so it burns them. That's why the guy's wearing a cloak. Yeah. They went regular vampires. I'm looking for these glass shards, but I can't find them. The thing about world quests is they don't actually tell you where things are. They just tell you what they're looking for. And usually they make it pretty obvious. But I found some of the world quests in this expansion to be kind of weird and complicated.
Because they're trying to make the interesting again.
Yeah.
They have to experiment and stuff.
It could be a drop off of somebody, but I haven't seen anybody say that they dropped them.
Do you know how you get more renown?
Aha! It is a drop. Just doing stuff for them. Just doing Covenant stuff gets it. Yeah, like the people who live in like Revendreth are generally people who have atoned for their sins. They just like did something bad at one point. Or big bad.
I'm out of range.
Something really bad. And now they're the ones that are free to do whatever are ones who have atoned for their sins. The ones who are being drained are ones who haven't atoned yet.
Too far away.
Like Garrosh.
I must get closer.
That guy is a balanced druid.
I'm out of range.
If he didn't have a glyph on to change his form, he would look like a chicken. But you don't want to look like a chicken? You some kind of chicken?
Depends on which druid I play, I guess, because I don't mind the
You know, the Coltirian one is the one that people like the least, mostly. Yeah, people don't like it. That's not good.
Still kind of am.
That's a me thing.
No, it's a me thing. I choke on water so much. You choke on spit.
I choke on everything. Yeah.
No, you don't. Face.
Behave. Michelle's here.
Exactly.
These boots are a little
Michelle
bit of an
thinks I'm too
upgrade.
good, so I need to be not as good.
Look at these pole arms. That's technically an upgrade, but I'm gonna wait and see when it says it's an upgrade. I think this. Oh, that's a big boy.
I got places to
Okay. Sit myself up. Over time, I start to like slouch in my chair. These guys, from what I understand, are like outlaws. It's like a bunch of outlaws in the Badlands. Because I'm pulling a lot of stuff, I'm using my Earth Elemental because he's a tank. That guy technically pulled a lot of stuff and was gonna run by, but I still need one glass shard, so I guess let's pull like 10 people. Sinfall's right there. I'm just next door. It's really not far. No, it's not. Mm-mm. Oh, you're not gonna level with me? Okay. Yeah, it's whatever. If I go somewhere else, then we'll be doing the same quests. It's up to you. It's up to you.
It's up to Michelle.
Michelle, do you want Zach to level with us? Or do you want to kick him out? No boys allowed.
Boys allowed, okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking her what, What? Yes, what? A complete sentence, Michelle. She wants to hang out with you. I should be almost done this area. We can just do other stuff in Revendreth. I only picked one area. Just give me a minute to finish this. I think I'm almost done. I was doing a quest and world quest at the same time. I'm just gonna go turn in my quest. Michelle says you're now cool because you made buffins.
Muffins are amazing.
They're pretty good.
And they're good for you.
9% upgrade. We'll take it. What?
I'm just curious, like, did you walk there?
Walk where?
Where you are right now?
Yeah, it's just next door.
It's not just next
Why are you all the way over there?
That's the only flight point I had.
Oh,
This is literally the only flight point that I have.
okay.
Oh, it's probably because you picked fucking those guys as your people that you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I only have a flight point in Arcade, and that's why I was like, why are you all the way over there?
I can check and see if I have a flight path over there.
It'd be weird if you
I think I do.
It'd be weird if you didn't, because this is where you get the quest from the prince.
I'm pretty sure I immediately just went to Sinfall because I had a quest there. Because that's where the Covenant is.
Oh, yeah, so because you picked your
Wait, where's
Covenant,
Flyboy?
that's why you have the flight point there.
Yeah, I do have that one. Okay, I'm on my way.
Which is a pain because I also did some of the quests here, thinking that you did these quests. Oh well.
I just like eating food.
I guess this is the chance. Melanie, go eat your food. I'll play for you.
I'm getting there. I'm almost done. So we'll wait on all those quests so that we can do quests with Zach. I'm stuck! They also use... I just got run over by the carriage. What I was gonna say is they use carriages to get around. Zach,
Yeah.
stand in front of one of the carriages.
Okay, I've already been hit by a lot of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They like stun you for a second, and they make a little noise of you getting hit.
Mel,
What?
take this.
Oh, be nice.
It's my friend Josh. Not me.
This guy's inside. Tell him to be nice. And Michelle,
Darkest
my character's name is P Hands.
must free myself.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so lead the way. Unless you're gonna do the stuff here first.
I'm gonna do some of the stuff here. Okay. Oh, I've done these quests.
Oh, you did these ones?
No, like, I've done them on my
Oh,
druid.
yeah.
What's Mom want? Michelle, tell me what Mom wants. Since she's video chatting the group. Actually, I can do what I want. What's happening? Who are you trying to call, Mom? Malcolm did not answer. Get rid of him. Yeah, Michelle.
No mildew, not on my desk.
My mom tried to call Michelle.
I know. I heard. Now she's called mildew instead.
Hi, Mildew. Hi, Norman. Oh, hold on. I gotta help this guy. I'm just listening to them argue. This is a good time to finish my pasta.
Sure is.
If you'll excuse me. The reason you hear me twice is because I'm streaming. If you're interested, Mandy, I'm leveling through Shadowlands and I can explain stuff to you.
I always make food.
What? Oh, bye. Okay, I'm gonna go back to doing WoW. I'm done my pasta. Yeah, I'm explaining Shadowlands to Michelle.
Bye.
My poor mother. Alright. My pasta's done. I get hit by this cart. It's called Carriage Knockdown. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, what's going on here is I'm asking people to provide blood. And then two people were talking about the shortage. And now everybody thinks they're suspicious, so we're trying to arrange a meeting between them. Because somebody found a suspicious note. And we're also asking people to provide anima because we need it.
Taxes.
We need the anima. Technically this would have been done for... Fuck. This is a quest that you do. You could do either, like, if you're doing this story or not. It's Denathris needs it. So he's like, squeeze out the little bit of bloods you can left. I have to be inside. Shoot.
You just think of it as like taxes in medieval times. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Tithe is.
It's your anima tax. You're trying to get as much out of it as you can from people. There's this big lady.
Stranger, you are hiding many dark secrets.
She got boobies.
Be yourself, Abigail.
I'm gonna sell some stuff to her. That's plant, and I want to keep it. My eyeball is itchy.
Go safely.
Alright, let's go. I'm almost caught up, I think, with you. Zachary. I don't know where you're at right now, but... Ooh, it looks like there's a treasure chest here somewhere. Maybe downstairs. I can't see if there's an arrow on it or not. There is. It's down here. I gotta wait for them to do their thing. These guys are all pointing crossbows at each other, blaming each other of being traitors. And they all shot each other. This is the person who actually left the note. I guess we'll take the replacement. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yes. I'm looking for this treasure chest, though.
It's somewhere outside, I think, isn't it?
Oh, it says it's upstairs now.
It's like outside.
It said it was downstairs. Like, it's on this level.
I couldn't find it while I was questing. I assumed that it's, if you look at my screen, somewhere here, but I couldn't find it out here.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it's where this warlock fucking... I remember this now. Thanks to a warlock and his stupid fucking portal thing said you don't have to get there.
How do I get there?
You have the ability so you can probably get there easily.
How?
Or you can hold on.
Oh, I see. I see what he did. You might be able to jump
I
it.
already got it.
Oh, excuse?
I just went around the building.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna use Death's Door. It's called Door of Shadows, but... I'm gonna help this guy. His name is Tank Butt.
There's one of them was the road tank that holds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing when you finished the quest. It's holding.
Oh, it's up there?
Yeah. Do you want me to show you the easy way to get to it?
I've got a 30-second cooldown.
You don't need the thing to get back to it. You can just jump on the stone.
I got a 30-second cooldown, though.
Or you can do this and take this one.
Well, I'm already counting down, so...
I'm gonna laugh when it's like happening.
Let's... Oh, shit. For sure.
Well, shit for sure.
Yeah. Alright, let's wait.
Yo, fucking Andrew sent me a Snapchat. Actually, got it.
Alright, up we go. What did I find? That is for my Covenant. That's level 53, but I can use it. It's technically an upgrade, but it's got no agility on it. It's an intellect mace, but it's still technically an upgrade. Oh, I'm gonna move my Heart of Azeroth over here. Okay.
Do you want to go into the forest or do you want to go to the right?
Let's see. Let's pick a random mount. And let's go... this way. Just because it's a corner of the map. I figure moving into a corner will make things a bit easier. There's a quest all the way underneath us.
Oh, that's the starting quest.
Is it?
To, like, for the torches. I don't know if you did that one. Collect the little rubies and then the torches get those so you don't go insane while you're down there.
No. Hold on. I got a world quest.
Are we gonna fight this?
Oh, I mean, I for sure am. I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
Pets does he have? Also uniform.
Beast, human. So mechanical, undead.
All right. None of the things that I got.
No Pokemon. Okay, so mechanical. So we'll take little bling.
Takes less from humanoids, so he might be bad.
Cog. And because he's super strong, he's one of the best companion pets for battling. The reason she's unborn is because she hasn't killed somebody and taken their soul yet. It's in the flavor text of it, that's how I know.
Flying takes less from beasts.
I need...
Mel, do you know what that means?
What? You're just gonna hit him with moths?
And him with Falcosaurs.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this team. Moths are also super strong in pet battles. We're gonna play a little bit of Pokemon.
And thank God I have all these Falcosaurs.
Maybe I should move my webcam down a little bit. Nope, that's not what I wanted to grab. No,
Whoa, this guy killed my fucking
that's not what I
Falcosaur.
meant. That's not what I meant, Zachary. I'm trying to grab my webcam window so that I can move it. Nope. Desktop, webcam. Every time I grab it, I end up grabbing the desktop by accident.
These pet battles are actually
Oh, hold on. Let's lock you in place. And, aha, webcam's locked in place. That's why it's not moving. There. How's that, Michelle? Now you can see more stuff at the top. Zach's struggling.
I don't have good Pokemon. This up here was not a great choice.
Yeah?
It's my last Pokemon.
You keep calling them Pokemon.
That's what they are. Yeah, well,
I'm in a bit of
I lost
a
that.
gump.
How are you doing? Oh, you're not doing anything good.
Not really. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might need to rethink my team.
I'm gonna try it again. You were fine. You just got unlucky with that crit.
His name is Rocco. And he's in the ground. That's strong. Oof. That hurt a lot. Okay, we're gonna need a different team. Let's see. I want to take a different undead, I think.
Do I want the snow feather or do I want the shark desire? I'm glad you're struggling with this as well.
Well, sometimes it's hard. Because you can expect some things.
I'm
Let's
just surprised
see.
this first pet obliterated my Falcosaur.
Oh, you know what? I don't have any bandages. Shoot.
Don't you have the cooldown? The heal cooldown?
4 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me.
I definitely have the pets to keep going.
Okay, it's looking a lot better this time. For now.
Let's take you, and we'll take you. And if user goes first, probably won't. I'll go with this team. See how it goes. Alright. Pass.
I got it this time, I'm pretty sure. My dire mechanics is gonna survive. I should have changed her ability again. Fuck.
Pass. Stupid spider heals.
Okay, Rocco's at half life. Hopefully the Belcher can not die until 4 turns.
Assistant Funk! He's back. He's dead. Never mind.
No, no, game, don't disconnect me. I'm being disconnected.
That's not good.
Bullshit. Fuck you, game. Why?
Zach gets disconnected from the game a lot. I haven't had any
No,
issues.
the internet. Your internet like disconnects on me. Like I'm still connected. Like my Wi-Fi stick is still working.
That's
but
weird.
your internet disconnects for me.
Because I have no issues.
But I know my Wi-Fi stick's still plugged in because all the other networks are always there. It's just
Mhm.
your internet disconnects me for whatever reason.
I don't know. Dog's almost
Better not
dead.
take me out of that pet battle. I'm gonna be really upset.
Oh, hold on. No, I'm faster. No, I'm faster. I'm faster! Bitch!
It's literally
He gets disconnected from my internet a lot for some reason.
and it's only hers. Like my.
Oh, you bungus. He fully healed again.
Yeah. Well, I have to fucking redo the fight. I don't have any bandits on the mage. I don't have enough pets. Ah, bullshit, Blizzard.
Oh, this is close. Oh, this is so close. Oh, it's not gonna work. He's gonna win. I'm only back for one round. And I still have to beat that guy. Fuck! I was really close. Okay, let's go do a quest.
I'm angry because I was gonna win it.
Let's go quest.
Join the fucking rebellion.
Look at this funky little guy. Let's go, Rendell. Dog. Dog is good, Rendell. Hold on.
This quest sucks.
I must go through it.
Well, now it's just a bunch of leveling. Not too much interesting happening. We might see somebody that's interesting.
Maybe.
We might see somebody that we haven't seen before. That's
Well, we're gonna
somebody
go to
we
zones
know.
that we haven't done yet.
Yeah. Might see somebody that we know.
And I mean, we didn't do any side quests.
Yeah. I didn't do side quests here
I didn't
because
do side quests here unless they were in the same zone.
Yeah.
And then I did do
if they were in the area, I did it. But Otherwise, I didn't bother because it was too much XP for me.
You jump on the mushroom to get this.
Yeah, I know. Wanna see something? Ugh. Eh. Oh shit. Never mind, don't look. I messed it up, don't look! I totally did it correctly. I'm definitely doing it right.
Doing it right.
I wanted to show off and I couldn't get it to target up top. And I accidentally...
Do the thing.
I just fucking walked. I just walked forward instead. I wanted to style on you. I'm gonna move those over there. This is just a bunch of my crafting stuff I'm gonna throw in here. Okay. What are we doing? Not my job! Let's go do not my job because it's all the way in the corner. And work our way back.
Sure. Can almost heal my pets. Can almost heal my pets. The fucking dire beak is so strong. It's reduced damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because she just makes you literally don't do damage until he goes corner. That was my mind.
His name is Perps!
Hurts.
I'm throwing filthy something. What am I throwing filthy? Filthy rubble thrown. Hey, that's my rubble.
Oh, gross. Unstable fuck. Mel, you think you're so cool with your teleportability, eh?
You think you're so cool being a furry.
Oh, I was hoping I could blink and use the soul shape, but yeah, let's use the soul.
I don't have a target.
Unstable Mike's fucks.
You unstable mics. I got a shield.
Yo, look at Buddhist.
Oh, I love Buddhists. Wait, did we do... Oh, the Rebels combined. Okay. What's Dirk got to sell? He trades for infused rubies. Track all nearby creatures and objects that need infused rubies.
Pass.
One's got a permanent and one's brief. Oh, this could work. I'm gonna keep that for now. Okay. Who what? Buddhist? I'm talking to Michelle. What?
Yeah, mana potion. Oh, never mind. It might be one touch me.
What? What was it?
There's a mana potion on the floor.
Oh, interesting.
I can't interact with that object.
With what object?
There we go. I think because I mounted up, it dropped this guy.
Oh, yeah. He drops if I shapeshift. He doesn't want to send it with me. Buddhist was a big ogre boy. Where'd Buddhist go? Yeah.
I need to target something first.
Give rubble. Gem. I don't know where Buddhist went.
I can be a furry too.
You know people, but I know rebel people. Am I just
Witness the ritual. It's time to make us one of them big lads.
It's time to make us one of them big lads.
They're gonna be big lads.
Oi, you there, you need to get in there too. Chop, chop. I think they become Buddhists.
Buddhist.
No, that's Buddha.
It's Buddhist. Buddhist ready. Buddhist ready. It's me, I'm Buddhist.
I'm Buddhist too. Fuck you, Chartok.
Yeah, you big fuck. How dare you try to fight Buddhists? There's a treasure chest over here, I think.
It's a container, but it's not spawned.
Oh.
There's a couple containers around here.
Ah, I get it. I'm smart. I get it.
How dare you? Michelle's watching.
I did it without looking.
What is she gonna think when you touch my shoulder like that?
I don't know.
someone's left eye to see if Roman's loose?
What's the Dredger Mucking 101?
After Lorenzo's.
We've done dirty jobs.
Dirty, dirty jobs. Dirty, dirty jobs. Dirty, dirty jobs.
Where you going?
I was just fine.
There's a place called the Pridefall Hamlet. Do you want to go up there or do you want to stay down here?
Wherever.
Let's go.
Hamlet's where you spawn, isn't it?
I don't know. Let's go.
Pretty sure the Prideful Hamlet's where you start off. Or no, you start off.
Let's go get the Endmeyer quest.
Oh, the thing down below.
Yeah, we're skipping the pet battle for now. Yeah.
I would've won
Oh.
if the game didn't disconnect me. You just slow fall down.
Yeah, I know what this place is.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Bonus objective, kill stuff.
Yeah, and I get glove. Oh,
Find the ruins.
I have a lot of pets, okay? I'm sure I could do it.
If I can do it with my limited pet, definitely.
It's just the combination of pets I was using wasn't working.
Too far away.
Have you grabbed that quest yet?
I require a progress.
Oh, can you share it to me? I haven't gotten it yet.
It was literally right there.
Yeah, I was busy in combat. Thank you.
No, you already
No.
Where is? Oh, it didn't save my hotkey. It installed. I disconnected again.
Oh no.
Oh,
Are you back?
yeah.
Okay, I was worried. What do you mean, do I like being dead?
I must get closer.
I'm not dead. Oh,
Combat.
I almost died because I'm not very strong. But I don't like to take the time to heal myself until it's necessary.
It's still glitched at the moment.
What guy?
There's a mob that's glitched inside of like one of the rooms when I did my quest here, and
Oh,
it's still there. Yeah, well, I got my rubies, so they're all yours now.
I need more rubies. Ruby and Max. Max and Ruby.
How do you know about that?
Oh, excuse me? I was alive during that time.
Well, I only know because it says here.
Yeah, I mean, it was something that Mandy would watch.
Fucking what a loser. Mandy's a baby.
That's rude.
He is.
She's 21.
Fucking baby. Okay, let's.
Zach's being gross.
What? Legal to drink alcohol.
He said Mandy's barely legal.
I'm out of range.
Michelle said oof.
I'll fucking fuck your sister. Don't make me fucking do it.
Oh no, he's being gross again. Boy, we're only at 61%.
Yeah, these world quests are awful here. I know a lot of them are supposed to be like, do it alongside the other quests, and some of them, like, on my Oribos getting like 30% done when I've already done the other quests. I'm like,
Do you think we'd be able to do the big boy if we teamed up?
depend on, yeah.
Okay.
Go, Mel, go, go.
End
Go.
lurker!
Get him, tag him.
I'm going! Where is he?
So blind.
Where is he?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh, I thought we were talking about End lurker.
Oh, there's there another big one?
No, it's a rare that spawned.
Fuck, go, 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 go. Where's your mini map?
I am. It says he's here.
No, he's over here.
He's in here.
He's in this portal.
There's nothing in the portal.
He's spawning, probably.
Yeah. Let's wait.
Gonna kill his manifestation so I can trigger level.
I need to target something first.
There we go. Stuff spawning.
Oh, I'm here.
We're taking a lot of extra shadow damage.
Are we?
Yeah, your debuff.
Oh. Yeah, whatever. Yes, they're very nice. My name is Melm. Just call me Uncle Melm. Oh my god, did you see that dude's mount?
Yeah, the pod, yeah.
I want one.
Saw trouble.
How the fuck did he get that?
I don't know if this thing is gonna spawn or how to make it spawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was me. I'm stupid.
Oh, you on it?
This other person did, but I was dumb. I could have done it. I didn't read the thing I had, that's why.
I'll be staying close to me for the second part of my trinket. Thanks.
My
You can
nose
tell
is
I'm
itchy.
doing the most damage because I have aggro.
We can be mouths together.
I require a cargo.
I got a new trinket.
I got glove. That finished our world quest. I got trinket.
This trinket isn't all that good. Target.
I don't care. I'm using it for the item level.
This trinket sucks. I'm not using it. Its effect is not very great. We just need to kill one more mob when we go hand in this quest to this boy.
What?
I need to kill one more mob.
Oh.
Right now. I got gloves. They're not an upgrade. Where to now, Mel?
I have a quest up here to turn in.
Oh, back up the town? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And then we can go do...
From handing in the join the prince posters.
Let us see how well you've done.
This trinket might have been good for you.
Hold on. I need to find a spot to put all this stuff. That goes in there. I'm gonna put all the extra gear in here. My bags are just a mess.
Ding.
Okay, do you want to go up to the... Do you want to go up to the other...
The halls of atonement, is that what you're talking about?
The way I'm facing, yeah. Michelle, I don't know what you mean.
We can go for the halls of atonement. Forest is gonna have a lot of quests, it looks like, to the left there, or to the west eventually when we get there.
Yeah. I got run over!
What an asshole. Why are you going down?
That's a good question.
Oh, there's a green chest. Vintra's degrade. Oh, that's
Vinthra's gravy.
Draglade. Vintra's Draglade. Is underneath this bridge here. Which means it's probably deeper to the left.
Her gravy. Give me her gravy. Thank you. Oh, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks alright. Yo, there's so much ore here.
Yeah, or what?
Oribos.
I'm not gonna keep that, even though it's a 5% upgrade. I'm not gonna bother.
Did he just tell you how much percent upgrade stuff is?
Yeah.
Yes, if you equip this, I think your DPS will increase by 1.2%.
I need to target something first.
Blasphemous idol. Well, that's a lot of stuff. Damn, everybody's doing the work for me. I'm just running by to loot.
Arcane is, like, you know that Arcane is broken.
Yeah.
I bring this up every time we play with my mage. You're doing pretty decent damage though.
Which is surprising because I'm not geared for enhancement. I'm geared for elemental and healing.
Yeah, but gear is like whatchamacallit.
What snacks for movie night? Maltesers. Michelle's asking me about movie night snacks.
Celery and carrots.
Zach says celery and
Does
carrots.
that mean a dingus? Let's go get some chisels.
Get cheesies. Get Cheetos. Celery and carrots. Michelle doesn't like celery. Yeah.
A lot of people actually don't like celery.
Yeah, a bunch of freaks. She said she choked on Cheetos.
Candied bacon.
Candied bacon.
Go make yourself some candied bacon. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. That sounds disgusting.
What, candied bacon?
Yeah.
You like candied bacon. Remember, fucking Raisin Hall? We had candied bacon there.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh,
It was the big bacon strips we had that were a little bit sweet and had like peppercorns on them.
interesting. I found a crypt keeper. Keeper.
Casir. I'm doing a really bad job of picking up these chisels.
Same.
You have 3, I have 2.
I have 4, thank you.
I did a really bad job picking them up when I did this quest the first time as well.
Can I help you? You.
Sure.
You missed a chisel.
Sure. There's more over here.
So inefficient. Yeah, do it.
Unplug your computer again.
No. Zach's bullying me.
No, I'm not. I did nothing. I merely suggested that someone's computer may get unplugged if they do not.
Zach's bullying me.
She won't believe you. She thinks I'm nice.
He's threatening to unplug my computer.
I must get closer.
Damn, do you see how strong I am?
Fuck you.
Cause I don't know why. I don't know why he's bullying me.
Make our way to the north side of this place now.
Yeah. Just give me a second. What is Vipulon up to? Oh yeah, he's super fucking far.
Where's my friend? I'll just go
Alright. Yeah, let's go up to the... Oh, hold on, no, let's go to the abuse of power. Let's go abuse some power!
kill some people on the way.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
We're not Horde.
I require a target.
We're Alliance.
Target something first.
You're currently playing on the Alliance. These people have these things called sin stones, and it's basically like their gravestone. And a lot of people don't go by their actual name and they hide their sins so that people don't know what they did.
I ran out of mana a lot faster than I did before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot.
I need to target something first.
Do we have to go the other way? Oh.
I'm out.
What, you don't think we can fight them?
I want to spend mana and mana.
I don't have a target.
Definitely try the missions not when I'm at less than 50% mana.
Zach is a mage. He's a void elf mage right now. Wait, come back. I'm looking at you. Oh, he would.
Hope you didn't do that at all.
Ah, it's fine. Right now we're on Alliance. Zach really likes the Horde though. Void Elves are Alliance.
I require a target.
I like how I eat it. Yeah.
Do you want to go to the right first, or do you want to go here first?
Doesn't really matter, does it? That's a big group of boys.
I'm out of range.
Listen, I'm a void elf. I have lots of sins.
Did I get a rapier? Where are you hitting? Oh.
I must get closer.
Don't stand a fucking chance.
I don't have a target.
Well, Michelle, I don't know what else to tell you. Cause
It's kind of lame.
yeah, Revendreth doesn't have a lot of story. We haven't really met anybody interesting.
Eldraxis would probably be the most entertaining one for the
Yeah,
stuff
well,
so far.
Maldraxxus is very like compact.
And actually has like characters.
Where is this quest at?
I think it's down below.
Oh,
You know what we can do though? We can take
Slowfall. That's why I walked over to the edge.
I require.
And I'm about to break.
Yo, it's Todd.
Oh no, not Todd.
No, who Todd is.
I don't know. Sec. Huh.
Mages break the game.
I don't have a target. Too far away.
I jumped and I still had Slowfall on, so I moved really slowly through the air.
I forget some of this.
Where is this quest? Give me quest! Me too. Leg.
Quest is gonna be down here.
I almost jumped because I saw you put slow fall on yourself.
You know why I put so full on myself to do this.
Where's he gonna get lost? Oh no!
Sneak user.
Oh, be nice.
He wants me to subjugate Medu's soul.
Yeah, subjugate me.
Have you come to consult?
Looks like somebody in a burning place.
Yeah.
I need to target something first.
She has many quests later.
Yeah, give me quest, lady.
Speak. I will
Infinite questos.
remember.
I guess it makes sense why they made the XP so high then.
Because of this?
Yeah, to give you this option.
It didn't end up being terrible in the end, but I still feel like
I think if you just did absolutely no side quests, then it works out.
I still think it's too fast though. Like,
Yeah.
what was it? Maybe 12 hours?
I think some people were saying 10.
15 hours?
Some people were saying 10.
I think it was 12 to 15 hours.
Imagine thinking that 10 to 15 hours is too short for leveling.
It is when you compare it to past.
Yeah, but when you think about real people,
I'm out.
Yeah.
I require a
we're a bunch of fucking dorks.
too far
You're
away.
not wrong. When you put it in perspective of normal people games.
This game didn't take long enough for me to do things.
I must get closer.
Oh, I'm almost at 100,000 gold.
Nice. I wasn't really paying attention to what the quest was.
Collecting stuff.
I like how we're technically still helping Lord Denathrius.
No, we're working for the user right now.
Too far away.
Yeah, but
I require a
Lord Chamberlain out here, we were doing stuff for him.
I must get closer.
His name's Fata. What you gonna do? Eat some meatballs?
Go back to the fucking buffet, soul slayer. There's little dudes that we're supposed to click on that we haven't been doing.
Oh.
I'm out of range.
I don't know if you get credit for being able to sleep now.
I must because I'm at one at a. Now I'm at 2.
Okay, cool. Put me on quest. Oh, I see one.
I must get closer.
My man's made many mistakes.
One more here.
That girl's got question marks.
One person with pride.
If even one soul is saved, it is
Interesting. Don't do that.
change yourself, or I will.
Chance to erupt inflicting shadow damage to all nearby enemies and yourself. I haven't gotten the tome yet. Have you gotten the tome yet?
Which one?
The ritual tome.
For a quest?
Yeah.
I must have because I'm on the next quest.
Fuck. There's something I didn't loop in and it doesn't want to drop it because. Damn it. Oh, I can find these fucking bears.
Nice. Well, I mean, they are gargoyles. That makes sense. Time to do some stretches.
Oh, is it break time?
I'm just stretching while I wait for you.
Confront your past, or be condemned.
Why do I start the ritual?
I started it.
I need to target something first.
You insignificant fools.
I require a target.
Ooh, I've got a spell there.
Do you want to take a break then?
I can't attack that target.
I want to go outside because it's sunny.
I need to target something first.
I don't know if I want to go for a walk though.
Drive somewhere and go for a walk.
Too far away. I don't have a target.
I'm not gonna do that, Michelle. I don't let Zach see me work out.
If she gets really mad,
He has to stay in a different room.
No sacrifice without suffering. I see.
Ooh. Who are we witnessing ascend? I bet you it's somebody we know because she says he's familiar with him. It's gotta be somebody we know.
Every
I
soul
want to judge this soul.
if it decides.
Person, bad boys that we know.
Cranoid filigree. No! I got disconnected.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get back in time.
This account has been suspended until Friday, November 27th. What? Why?
Go into the Discord and ask those motherfuckers if they reported you.
No, I don't think so. Why?
Check your emails, I guess.
It's because of my name.
Hands again?
Yeah.
Ask the boys if they fucking reported you.
Due to these player reports, we've renamed your World of Warcraft character. As the owner, you are responsible for all actions associated. We will only overt if there is evidence of a compromised account or similar. My name is P-Hands. Calm down, people.
Yeah, there's a guy named Shitface or whatever in the guild.
His name's Pooh Fingers. Well,
Sensitive nowadays.
yeah. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Well, I guess I'm done streaming.
That's brutal. That's till Friday.
Yeah, and it's till fucking Friday. That's 2 days of Shadowlands that I can't play. I'm definitely contacting support over this. This is stupid. Well, I guess that's what I'm gonna go do then. I'm gonna go contact support over P-Hands. What is it?
Guess I'll wait up for you.
Oh, I'm big grumpy. Okay. Goodbye, Michelle. Yeah, I don't think so, but I'm grumpy now. Goodbye. This is so stupid.